I'm using my phone for the chapter.
Shall we lie?
I know we're live. Let's get it. It's time. It's back. We're back. We need to stop playing.
My bad. Do you need the theme music? Tweedledee, tweedledee, tweedledee.
Nope. They gave me copyright strike on that. They told me I need.
Tweedledee,
They told
tweedledee,
me. They told
tweedledee.
me. They told me, hey, you do that shit again, we striking your ass.
So damn. I bet. I know how to fix that though.
I know how to fix it too. I just stopped paying their ass. That's why they on that. When I was paying their ass, they was cool with it. After I stopped paying it, they like, nah, I need that. I need that.
Oh man, we live.
I don't know. Lock in with the guys.
We finna do our thing today. It's finna be a good day.
Every day is a good day when you talk about One Piece. I ain't gonna lie.
No cap. New episode today as well, so it's gonna be busting.
All right, man. So welcome back, everybody. Welcome to the Monster Trio episode 25. It's crazy that we say episode 25. Today we're gonna be highlighting chapter 1128, doing some predictions, everything that for 1129, and then me and Big Dog, we traveling next weekend. We finna go full fledged. You feel me?
Dorkisms at its highest.
The level of dork that we finna participate in. I already got my Pokemon cards in my hand. This time, I'm ready to duel type shit.
Like I said.
No, G, I ain't gonna do that stuff that we seen on TikTok. That TikTok was crazy, bro. hey, they was
What's
on
that to do with this? Like, made a cardboard like this. What's that?
So, he told him. He said, I put 6 trap cards down, face down, and in my turn. Buddy say, I don't think that's how it works, but okay.
Oh snap, man!
But look, I ain't gonna lie to you. If you dead dedicated to your show where you doing TikTok lives and YouTube lives and things like that, dueling against people, it's yours. Have it.
So somebody watching it.
Somebody gonna watch it. I watched it. That was just like, I'm like, let me see how this play out. And then when it didn't play out the way I wanted to play out, I was like, yeah, I can get up out of here. He said, Dark Magician, face down. Dark Magician. Hey, I said, however you want to go, man, however y'all trying to do it, man, y'all got it, man.
They this man, I'm trying to figure out what we could do the classics. Start off with the latest chapter leading into the spoils that came out this week. We could talk about Collecticon. It's a lot.
You can talk about that. I'm gonna talk about what I was gonna talk about. It's fables, conventions, and predictions. That's what we all about. That's what we doing today. That's what's happening, doggy dog.
That sounds accurate for you.
If you want to talk about chapter 1127, we can talk about it.
All right. My bad, y'all. This I'll do this later. How y'all doing today? Welcome to the pod. It's Big Spence 9. Know what I'm saying? Just had me a little healthy smoothie this morning. We ready to go. My man's hype.
I've been seeing you lock in with the basketball.
Yeah, I'm trying. I can't even see what that is.
Hey, I showed somebody else this. They was like, common. I said, oh, hey, I'm in the wrong profession, dog. Say that. Full-fledged. Hey, that ain't nothing. That ain't nothing compared to nothing.
That joint look good to me.
Hey, great. I said, hey, I I pull up this. I say, oh, all right, cool.
They be going hard in your little TikTok comments, gang.
The TikTok, my TikTok is volatile. I ain't gonna lie to you. You gotta show up and show out. You can't play around. You gotta prove it to them. You got to tell them like every step of the way.
They be ready to hate. Just
No, dude. So you. That's what one of the things you gotta do. You gotta be able to weed out between people who just like come to troll and then people who just literally just like actually giving advice. People that come to troll be like cap fake. The other person be like, hey, to make your videos look a little bit more authentic, you got to open it all the way. Some things like that. Like people reached out to me with like, hey, you need to, open everything on camera, or everybody's gonna think you this, and that. I'm like, appreciate it. So, from one collector to creator to another, reaching out. But everybody else, you know who the cappers are.
mm, pun intended.
Oh, I forgot that was in the background too.
They it's been a real good week for you boys, man.
What's been going on?
Nothing. I'm just focused, locked in, ready to get into.
I'm just so happy.
I ain't gonna say that, but yeah,
What you so happy for? Who making you happy and shit?
me,
I care about myself and myself only.
me.
Hey, y'all know what
No,
y'all need to do, man. Y'all need to share this shit. Get everybody locked in. You know what time it is. If y'all know what we do, man. When we come here, we get to talking about the piece. Let's go. Step these numbers up, man. I'm gonna do my due diligence. I swear to God.
no, I'm done. I'm good. I'm ready to go.
I'm gonna go
Um,
lock in. Give me some questions. What we talking about, man? So, hey, look. Are we gonna go with chapter 1127 and then into the spoilers, then predictions? Because I've read the chapter. I know you a cultured brother that reads the chapters on Sunday, so you need the full.
yeah, I don't like them little rewordings be meaning a lot sometimes. That's really why I stopped. Um, I think that let's start with the let's start with the last week the chapter. We did do the preview for that. Did we preview that last week? Did we get on last week?
No, we ain't getting last week. Last week was
Nice.
last week was something. It was supposed to be my birthday weekend, but I ain't do nothing.
Yeah,
I think that was when you was moving.
yeah. So we could talk about that chapter because we didn't get to hit that. Talk about that real quick. Lead that into the information we have today from the spoils.
I mean, you know, chapter starts off with Nami waking up in the castle, looking around.
See,
Yeah, no, that was crazy. Chapter 1127. Start off, I think it was just that beginning to the egghead. So, not egghead.
Elbath.
Elbath. We in Elbath. So yeah, just I would say a great way to start in Elbath. You gotta have the. I know you hate her, but you gotta have the cash money girl be the one to show off the drip first and everything like that. But
Yeah, I despise Nami if y'all don't know.
I ain't gonna
And
lie
and,
to y'all. My boy Usopp was out there pissing me off. He wasn't showing me what I needed.
and
First,
stop
first
pissing
chapter
me
with
off
some
every
action
chapter.
happened. Nami go look over the corner. Oh, look over the edge of a castle. See this man getting chumped on by a lion, by not even a lion, cat. You're getting chewed on by a cat first form, and this is what's pissing me off.
cat first form is funny.
Yeah, G he evolved into Lion-O after he wanted to after he got hit and shit with the little electronic what I'm trying to say, the electronic not the electronic but the electric shock from Nami with the electric damn what the fuck am I about to say?
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know the name of her attack. You know that I ain't gonna cap like I do.
Yeah, Zeus lightning attack, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, yeah.
The Zeus lightning. Uh, but after that, he was pissed off. He got his ass like he was like, oh, thinking that shit was an illusion, and then that's what pissed me off about what's gonna happen. We're gonna talk about moving forward. He was like, oh, this shit just an illusion, and then once he realized it wasn't an illusion and got his ass knocked back, it was like, come on, bro, like be for real, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Folks are goofy. That's really where I'm at. Folks are goofy.
Yeah, I
I,
know.
I'm
Go
I'm
ahead.
just not a big fan. I'm just not a big fan of the guy. You know what I'm saying? Well, okay. I'm not gonna say I'm not a fan of him. I really want him, and we're gonna find out about what other members think when we talk about 1128. But I just really, like I said, I just really want him to. It's time. You gotta level up. We're borderline. We really are at the point where you're the weakest person in the crew, and you've been here longer than majority of them.
Yeah, he the toughest, but also too, I that's why I feel like not to say I hated like Jinbei and them being on the squad or whatever, because it's not the fact that I hate Jinbei or anything or anybody else being stronger. It's just like now Usopp doesn't get that shine that he's supposed to get. It's like now it's like, oh, who's your top four? I'm thinking that Usopp's supposed to be around the top four because I'm like, hey, at one particular time when he came back from the 2 year time skip, like I'm like, all right, Usopp, he jacked, Fo in the gym, and then it
Hmm.
was like he got some new attacks. He helped Nami in a pickle. I'm like, all right, new Usopp. No, not even that. We go to Fishman Island, Impact Wolf. This is finisher. He sending shit up. I'm all right, my boy got it. Every
Looking
every
good.
every island afterwards, and y'all can say that God Usopp shit, but that shit was like he only had the awakening, but it didn't ever like transpire from that, and he needs
Yeah,
more.
way more. Way more. I need some sense of some combat sense from him, some tactical. Some I said it a couple weeks ago. I need some type tacticianary value character.
Stop trying to get that man my boy job.
Bro, it's but you can have more than one. Y'all, they constantly split up into two groups. You can have more than one.
No,
And
but he need to stop being a bitch. That's that's what we're talking about.
yep, now we started. Now we here. Now the
He
pod
needs to stop
started.
being
Yep,
bitch. He needs to stop being
yep,
a bitch. That's
yep.
that's where where we're really at. Like if he wasn't scared and like faced danger, I don't even care if he's getting folded by niggas. But okay, that's the scary bitch shit is like how people get mad at Sanji for being a perv. Like I
I
do,
still be mad about that.
like niggas still be mad about that, but I'm still mad about Usopp being a bitch. Like last like that Wano arc boy when he told Nami to fake her death when she said who gonna be when OT asked her who gonna be the Pirate King. Boy,
Hey, pissed me
you're a
off.
pure bitch. I would never man what? But it's like you already had your moment. You already had your moment in Alabasta that when motherfucker was like he ain't gonna be the Pirate King and you stood up. Then you come back and fold and say Nami just fold. You gonna still live? Hell no.
Yeah, no, he gotta. It's so crazy because we said this arc ain't his arc, and we're literally making this about him because
Because
of his lackluster performance.
the thing he's a popular character. Like people wants to see him shine. People wants to see him progress. Like, dude, Van Auger and Yassop, if that's where he got to go, if that's the ceiling and things he got to reach, it's gonna be a tough time for my boy.
That's and we can't and I don't see Oda ass pulling to give us his.
You don't see Oda ass pulling because I see that boy Oda digging his
I
ass right
what
now.
I
Fuck you talking about? I see Oda digging in his ass right now. Finna give us something to pull right out.
well I'm oh, well I'm trying to like figure out what like and the reason why I say I don't see him doing this because I don't see what he can do. Um um outside of something that involves training because everybody has trained, even Usopp trained, and folks got cut up, abs, squall, I beard,
You,
little
you,
goatee,
yeah, my boy came ready.
the glow, and it's just been duds.
Yeah, like I look back at that chapter where they were saying that where he had fought against Page One, like with the explosive thing, very hot heat. My man was still there and said that shit huff, and I'm just like, gee, when the people say that, like villains usually say when a straw hat hit somebody, like, damn, where the hell did that shit come from? No, not him. Huff, your shit huff.
He said these parlor tricks is what you got,
Parlor.
and then
You,
it's like we gotta see something. We got like, or maybe just a killer instinct, something lethal. Cause yo, homies, yo, everybody else putting their life on the line.
Chopper fought against Queen.
Chopper fought against Queen. Brooke fought against Big Mom. Like,
Frankie rolled Big Mom face.
ooh, it's a fact though. It's a fact though.
he
It's
rolled
it's
he
Oh,
rolled
not like let's even go back. Let's even go back here. We had the moment in Egghead where the Huff Squad, the B team, all stood up.
and mind you, he getting his ass beat. Let me go look back at
Yes,
the chapter. Let me make sure I'm not tweaking because I know for a fact he was getting his
all the B team stood up against Saint Garcia. Epic moment. I'm saying okay. I mean, granted, I see Chopper guard point dang near finna die, but like, of course, it's expected. That is one of the five elders. You ain't supposed to sit there and just tank a shot from him. But at least he stood up to even Nami. Everybody hit him with something. But even still, it's the huff assery of you. The 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 like it's time. If Elbath posted even Oda jokingly talked about Elbath supposed to be the Usopp arc. Like okay, if this is the case, it's like one. I expect this chapter to this entire arc to be long. Like I when we get into more details of 1128 and um when we really see what's going on with the how like kind of fleshing out where the direction of this arc is gonna go. I'm already seeing we're gonna have one instance of them having to escape from somewhere that it's not gonna end quickly. Then they gotta meet up with everybody. Then it's finding out who the villain is, all the people you not or the antagonists of this arc is, which we kind of have the idea of that right now as well. And then ultimately trying to figure out is this is a sort of a conflict thing? Are we getting something similar to Fishman Island where it was kind of regulating how
Oh no,
Uh,
never mind. I'm gonna give him his props. My bad, Usopp. I wasn't familiar
I'm,
with your game.
what he do
He was standing 10 toes down with the shotty out.
with the little slingshot?
With the big, yeah, he was standing 10 toes down.
That's cool. I'm glad that he did something that ain't enough. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I apologize. I wasn't
Yo,
familiar with your game.
your one assist
Out of
average
700
for the
turtles,
career is killing me. No, like
one assist versus 700 turnovers.
you feel me? Like it's like
You think
not
he?
even
Do you think he fumbling the bag like that though?
why.
Like, what's the reason behind it? Like, what's
That's
the
what
deep
happened.
rooted reason
Hey,
behind it?
that's what happened when your daddy ain't in your life.
That's what happened when your daddy ain't in your life.
This what happened when you just been running around being a liar your entire time of living.
No cap though. He ain't had no. He like out of all the straw hats, he the only one who really didn't have no figure growing up, like no male figure.
Nobody. He just had him and his sickly bay. That's it.
And she over there getting pounded.
That's whoa.
My bad.
Whoa. Whoa.
I don't know if you seen that they got some fan letter stuff coming out where each of the straw hats got like a fan letter like written
Nah, I didn't know
dedicated.
that.
Yeah, it's gonna be directed by somebody, but it's gonna somebody who directed. I think it was like the Luffy's Dream episode.
Mm-hmm.
That person gonna be the director.
Dear Usopp, why are you Huff?
They say some nigga pull up into to Syrup Village and be friends Kaya, and the other kids is trying to figure out how that's gonna affect their friendship. He clapping Kaya cheeks, and the Usopp Pirates is like, damn, that's cat,
That's
but
that's
cat
Cap Shorty.
Cap Shorty getting bent over.
Oh, Usopp, you gotta do something, man. You gotta pop up in the news, make her just be like, I'm dealing with a loser right here. So you can like level up, bro. Like we talked about it like 2 weeks ago. Just level up, my guy. You gotta fight. And I it's not even like I ain't saying you can't be getting folded most of the fight, but we done seen a slight hint of you having observation hockey. And then like hone in on that. How much I also do want to point out how much of about hockey does Usopp himself even really know about? Um
You think Harold Cleason had hockey?
who?
Harold Cleason, the nigga who was fucking Usopp's mentor over the fucking 2 year time scale.
Uh I see where you going with this. I don't think so.
I think so. I just think
Army and hockey.
yeah, like he had to have some G and observation because he knew about so much shit on the island.
So that's where you think the pool coming from? A part of a memory we never, a part of that flashback we never saw.
He ain't have his flashback yet, G. If he have his flashback, then hey, different story. He don't get
You're
his
right.
flashback. He don't get that flashback, G. We don't know exactly. Like you know how everybody got that
Everything. Yeah.
flashback.
Yeah.
Everybody get
Luffy,
their
Luffy
flashback.
was Luffy had it a few times with his different Gear Force stuff. Ultimately, most of the flashback ending when he once he used Snake Man. Um, Nami, same way with the weather balls. Uh, Chopper had two flashbacks.
Chopper
Um,
had the best flashback I've seen so far with Season Clown.
that was just the one. He
No, but
also just
that
that's the
was
main one. That's the main one. Yeah.
that's the
Zoro did. I was gonna say Zoro didn't, but Zoro
boy.
did have
He
one.
definitely had the one with
Yeah,
Cobra's
yeah,
world.
yeah. Yeah. I know. I know. I was gonna say he didn't, but he did.
Yeah,
Sanji, we literally see him gain Skywalk because of him just sheerly trying to get away from the island.
his flashback was him remembering what the fuck his dad said that they was gonna give them.
Are you talking about once the bionic body kicked in?
Yeah, it was like, all right, think about it. Your flash, but like it ain't the full flashback, but it's just like, hey, you reach back into the past to remember what all comes with your power up. Nigga was like, these are new tools of my arsenal. Exoskeleton, stronger muscle, faster weight, acceleration is key. Like, yeah, all the other extra shit. These are just tools in my arsenal.
This nigga Sanji got all the best shit. Meanwhile, my nigga Zoro just be lifting weights. Nigga Sanji got all the extra.
Bro,
I don't care.
relax. Cause we finna
I
sit here.
don't
We
care.
finna. The whole pod gonna be about this. Cause you finna sit there and play in my face like that, bro.
Fuck exoskeleton.
That
Regeneration. Body can't break. You
pre
can't break my
pre pre
soul.
Wano. That nigga lifted weights. All my mans did was make rice. They was the same strength level. Fuck is you talking about?
Because he was bionic. What are you
He wasn't
talking
bionic.
about?
I
Motherfucker
said pre Wano.
bionic.
I said pre Wano.
Why that nigga was dormant.
Pre Wano.
That I want to hear.
No.
That nigga said
Hey, your
that
man's
being
was
Gordon
lifting.
Ramsay with bionic arms, bro.
Your man's was lifting weights. That nigga was
No.
lifting ships. All my nans did was bake a souffle, and they was on the same level.
Games, bro.
He got games for making souffle.
No. According to him, it's his passion for love.
Games.
Well, that's all I'm saying, bro. This other man's got all the best little extra shit. We just
Boy,
lift the weights.
whatever. And during that
We
fight with
just
King,
lifted.
this
We
nigga
just
heard a
lifted
guitar.
weights.
This nigga heard a fucking guitar being played. Power up. Come on, bro. Hell no. That nigga was listening to a fucking rock solo by Kiss, and that shit powered him up. That ain't no fucking.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, bro.
He
Hey,
heard,
bro.
wanna rock and roll all night.
All I'm
And
saying is
party every day. Folks,
your man's got folded
listen.
into origami and then stood back up like I'm good. Like what we talking about? Folks bike like and then was
You
like,
mad at his birthright?
so he had it from the beginning, is what you're saying. So therefore,
No, they didn't
he was
train.
in there chefing with bionic body parts.
No,
That's it.
he was a human. We're not gonna do this, dude.
Oh,
Your man's over there.
just lifting weights. You're right. That's it.
No. Him against Dad's Bones. I can hear the rocks. All right, bro. All right.
Hey man.
All right, bro.
When you train.
Shut the fuck up. That nigga said I can hear the rocks breathing.
When he trained the way that he's trained.
Boy, that boy
To
got a
perfect
picture
the
of
skills. He got a picture of his bathroom
boy,
steps.
he
I
got a picture. He
understand.
has a picture of Barack Obama on the ship with darts thrown through them bitches. That's his power up. When he see nigger, he turn into Uncle Ruckus.
Hey brother. We not here to talk about
His Uncle Ruckus
the
form.
allegations that has been
My
going
man
on in the streets about
Zoro
my
has an Uncle Ruckus form.
brother.
Tell me I'm lying.
We not here to talk about these allegations.
Allegations. That shit is proof.
Speculation.
Everybody Zoro beat in One Piece black.
Speculation.
Black.
It's
Or
speculation.
African
Yeah,
tribes.
my man's is not the minority hunter. He is not. Okay.
So he defeated Hachi. Afro Squid.
That that's pure spec that he was even of African descent. You know what I mean? That's speculation.
Everybody black.
I give you the rest.
Dad's Bones, black.
I give you the rest. But it's still it's pure speculation that he only hates minorities.
Who was the person that he defeated that wasn't black?
That's confirmed. That's like not like that's canon.
Cannon, yes, Cannon. Who did he defeat that was
Um,
not black?
that wasn't black.
Black lives don't matter to him. All lives matter.
Um, dang, you got me really trying to go through these arcs. Who he fight? Who he fight in Water 7?
Kaku, African giraffe.
That don't count. He just ate a fruit. He not even black. He just ate a fruit.
If he would have been a shark or something, Fo wouldn't have lost.
Let's cap.
I'll say you a giraffe. Where giraffes
he
from?
he fought his granddaddy and he fought his granddaddy in Thriller Bark.
That's not a real fight, though.
Bro, what?
He fought Brooks Shadow with an afro.
Brooke Black, yeah.
Like, come on, man. This shit diabolical, dude.
Snap.
Yeah, man. This is why we get it off track. This is why we get off track because the racist.
It's agenda piece. One Piece ain't nothing without agenda.
Yeah, but your man's out here. His black agenda, crazy.
It's not. That's neither here nor there. It's all speculation, accusations. Innocent until proven lynching. Okay.
Where Lions from? Where Lions from? This nigga just last chapter, niggas sliced up a fuck out of a lion. Where they from?
He also helped kill a bunny, bro. So what we talking about? And that's not a real fight. That ain't even a real fight. Also, you can't say nothing when he attacking and killing what you want him to do. That's my whole point about these fights. Everybody he was fighting was trying to kill him. They was trying to kill him. And the crew, we can't blame him. Because everybody else just they want to be woke. Just, whoa, I can't fight him because he's black. Zora, like, what's up? Throw these hands. That's okay.
That nigga fought against King and said, until I found out what his race, I don't think I could win.
Brother.
Hey.
He's just a master of understanding.
Hey, what did the man say?
He's just a master of understanding his enemy. He needs to know who he is.
He
before
said, what race is him? And once he ripped that mask off and said, that nigga black?
It's a Lunarian, all right?
Ding, ling, 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 ding, ling. Listen, Dominican, Caribbean, Cuban, all dark-skinned motherfucker, black, African descent. His ass got a Lunarian. He said, damn, mind you, he's getting fucked up while folk got the mask on. Rip the mask off. What's say? Black?
No, brother. No.
He said, Uncle Ruckus form unlocks Conqueror's hockey because the nigga's black.
Oh, Conqueror's hockey was already there before that, and we know that.
He unlocked it fully.
Brother. It's not his fault that he was attacked first. Okay? It's not his fault.
He gonna attack all the African animals.
Without Zoro, we wouldn't have won.
Next week chapter, we gonna see that nigga Zoro kill a lemur.
I don't even know where a lemur is from.
Africa.
Why do you know so many African animals is what I need to ask you.
National Geographic. I just click on YouTube some days.
And just watch African animals?
Not African animals, just animals in general, folks.
Just I feel like you studying for agenda right now. You're ready. You're locked in. I don't just sit here and watch clips of Guy Fieri so just to support my theories about Sanji. I don't do that.
I don't watch Animal Planet to fucking scale Zorros or anything like that.
I,
Oda put it.
I don't.
Oda put it there. It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. This nigga's a racist.
Okay, well then Oda wrote it.
B.
So who the real racist is?
Zoro went from being dark skinned with a tan to white after the pre-time skip.
And who's the? And that's not Zoro's fault. Whose fault is it?
Zoro bleached himself.
Hey man, so did Robin, but we don't talk about that.
Robin
Yeah,
Robin was in a winter island. She got paler. That's all it is.
my man's was with a vampire, and he got what? Like, what are we talking about?
You talking about the Butter Knife King?
Yes.
That ain't got shit to do with it. He was on a dark island. He should have been dark skinned still. He should have still had his tan.
Oh, bro, he was fighting monkeys. That's crazy.
Hey, yeah. Nigga had to beat all the monkeys to get off the island.
What you on with my man's Oda? What you?
Like, can we not? Can we really talk about it though?
What you on with my man's Oda?
He ain't on shit. He just trying to tell you right now. But
I got
one thing
green in my closet because of you.
Yeah. Racist green.
I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means. Oh, snap. This is why I like going on tangents.
We just spent 36 minutes talking about Zoro and how he's a nigger hater.
I just spent a few moments saying that he was attacked first. So what do you want?
Y'all think this look cool? They told me it was Huff.
No, what's that? Horsey?
Kingdra.
Yeah, that's one of them. That was close.
He was something. It's something, motherfucker.
Oh, my mama, a little seahorse on my daddy. So I think let's get to question number one here. When it pertains to let's go after we know what's pretty much happened in 1127. They get attacked by a big cat. Turns out the big cat is really like a big lion, and the sop get folded. A bunny comes as well. They attack, defeat. Okay, cool. They escape. Or the cat runs off or whatever. Next chapter, we in 1128 now. And in this chapter, we pretty much find out that they're in a Lego town, right?
Lego.
The straw hats being Zoro, Sanji, Luffy, Nami, Pussop, and
Puss. Stop.
and then later finding Chopper collared up as well. And they also find out that they're in like some sort of glass dome. Normal size humans, giant size animals that are labeled as gods. Ear god being a bunny, sun god being an actual person.
Sun god
have
actual goofy.
Yeah, and it's a couple more basically sort of kind of Norse mythologized, like world serpent was just a big serpent because they're all normal sized and they just basically find out they're like some giants play toys, and he's just watching them live inside with a small glass to them but a very big island like area for people of the straw hat size, which makes me go into a question that I have when it comes to just giants in general. It's very random.
What's the question?
So I basically like Kaido and Big Mom just like dwarfs of the giant world, because compared to the rest of them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no. So they definitely midgets compared to giants, which is crazy to say, midgets.
Like, granted, I've seen my man's Kaido pick up a whole barrel and chug. But like when you look at the scale of what's going on, what I just described, and as well as just how big this area is and how huge the other giants look compared to how Big Mom and Kaido looked when they faced them. Um, can we even say that it's highly possible that because we know Kaido not from Elbaf, so it's highly possible that maybe they Kaido got experimented on, so maybe they injected him with
I think
something
I think he's just a mix of races.
interesting. And then Big Mom, same thing. But we know she done been to Elbaf. She got like banned from coming back.
I think she might be regular human that just grew big as hell. But you also too know that like One Piece humans like grow proportionally different sizes no matter what. So
Oh, I know Kaido skipped leg day for sure.
he skipped leg day for sure. You on his ass.
You blame Oda for the way he drew him.
Luffy called that bitch ass nigga out. He said, "Hey, Hosop, why you ain't take down my boy?"
Definitely did at the beginning of 1128. You basically told that man Usopp, you should have been able to take that little pussycat out, bro. What's going on?
Niggas, and that's where it comes back to that point where I was saying that nigga lied in the beginning of the first two
Mm,
chapters.
mm.
That nigga, but he started off the chapter lying, talking about when I came to, I was already in his mouth. But what happened when
Lying.
you got out of his mouth and you started running near Nami?
Lie. I don't care what nobody. He was lying about that line.
Yeah,
Cause
pussy.
you ran, told Nami run. Y'all both running and got lucky because the big dogs is around.
They
They got
go Sandy, please help me, please.
and I'm ready for I'm just ready for what's to come because now we got the call out. Cool. That's
You need progression.
acknowledging. Yeah, for me it's progression for sure because we're acknowledging that. Hey, my nigga, you weak, and it's not by a
Hey,
brook. It's
hey, my nigga, your ass weak by Captain.
yes by the him. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. We gotta see something. Like I said, training. I need something. Because I do feel there's gonna reach a point where they're gonna be like somebody is gonna harbor them. They're gonna be labeled as fugitives. And maybe this is going in a little to our predictions, but I feel like they're gonna be labeled as fugitives, and somebody's gonna harbor them after they escape. Um, which could lead to some training, could lead to some knowledge, some
We're gonna
lore.
lead. We're gonna lead to some knowledge. The person that's gonna harbor him is gonna be Jaguar D Saw because he's already a giant that isn't like all giants, like warrior giants.
Hmm.
Because he's from Elbaf. He
Yeah.
just recently went back to Elbaf, but he probably one of those different giants that don't partake in like the Elbaf culture, so they kind of like exile him a little bit.
You think there's just a community that it's similar to Wano where they have like a community of people who they just like it's like ridicule and even you find out a little bit more about them, they not have bad people.
Yeah,
Interesting. I could see something of that nature as well. That's why it's a few people. I've been hearing a lot of different things about this chapter that we'll get into a bit later. Um, Going into after the fact. So basically, let me try to run through what we know. Um, Luffy and them talk to somebody who's riding a big caterpillar, basically. Normal sized human who's caught up in
funny
for
as
lack
shit,
of better words, Legoland.
man. shit funny as hell too. Because when he pulls up, hey, what's up, y'all? I gotta go. He like can't stay too long. Gotta handle some shit. And he was like, somebody said something. He like, I gotta go feed the ear guy. Luffy, in pure One Piece fashion, was like, oh yeah, him. Usopp cover his shit up. Everybody in that bitch whistling on the other side. That shit had me weak as fuck. I was like, Oda back. I was like, Oda pulled us back to the funny
It's peak
moments.
peace. It's peak
That,
peace.
like when you got humor in the One Piece, that's when the shit fun. That's when the shit is at its top tier.
It's peak peace.
Again, Nami and them talking about sorry because they shocked the shit out of the hedgehog. They fucked up all the gods of that land.
What they call the hedgehog, Spike God or
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah.
I would have called his ass Sonic. He
You
is.
always gotta go though.
Yeah, I
Was he
mean
fast?
Sonic was cool. Chili
Sonic
dog
God.
eating hedgehog.
You
Shit,
know,
y'all see that shiny shit? No, y'all don't. Y'all can't see nothing.
it's
Look at that.
Eevee. Oh, all right. Spookachu.
Spook chew. I don't want you around me at the convention. If you finna embarrass
Snap.
me, if you ain't finna embarrass me in front of my fellow Pokemites,
I indubitably am, boy. I only know my knowledge is to a certain extent.
Charizard,
And you wouldn't
Tower,
know based off my gamer tag. You think I love Pokemon. Oh no.
Jara,
I'm a little less basic than that. I'll say that.
Chara.
I do have played. Um oh yeah, so yeah, as I stated earlier, after they talked to the dude and the beard
Sanji,
he's labeled as bearded
Sanji,
guy.
Sanji a bitch, G.
Wait, what happened? What I miss?
He was scared of the fucking bugs. He was fucking scared of the grasshopper.
Oh, because I didn't read the chapter, so I didn't see his like reaction of it. Ain't that like a label? He don't like bugs. Yeah. I like when they bring back little stuff like that though.
He was like,
Um,
no, y'all can keep that.
they they're in a they called Legoland was called Land of the Gods. Um,
Hmm. What else was called Land of the Gods?
you know,
What? What else?
I got God Valley, I got Marijois. Um,
The place where the Lunarians was born from, came from, where they live.
I didn't. What was it called?
They was called the Land of Gods.
I
It
didn't
was
know that.
Marco. Marco ain't say a specific name, but he was like when Whitebeard talked about the Lunarians and stuff like that, where they lived. He said on top of the red line that was the Land of the Gods. That was considered the Land of the Gods.
I'm very that's the part of the lore that I be like I need, you know what I'm saying, in there. Cause they alluding to a lot of stuff, which make me the alluding lets me know like people like King aren't gone. They might be captured, but not for long. Um
Because I mean, when you think about it, some of the people weren't inherently evil. Like I mean, King would like did some dirty shit, some wild shit in his time. He did some murdering, and I hate to make it seem like it's soft blowing on the murdering part, but it was like inherently he wasn't the person that was saying, "Hey, I'm trying to enslave everybody, enslave the world." He was just trying to be the man that followed Joy Boy, and when he
uh,
really, and I think when
hold
he
on,
realized
hold on.
Luffy Joy Boy, that's when switch.
Well, my thing was separate. I just think that when it come when it comes to a lot of these characters outside certain people, like Dolphy just evil. I think that's why I like Dolphy, because he just him. Like he ain't have to do what he did. He did it
Everybody
because
else
he wanted
pussy,
to.
huh?
But they doing it for, they start off for different reasons. Hey, I want to follow the person at XYZ. Like a lot of people, it's to some people from their perspective, Luffy and them evil as hell.
I mean, is they
He
though?
saved. He yes, they come through save town. Same thing with Shanks and them. Like we are seeing live in a living color what Shanks and them about.
In living color.
Like it ain't no like it's been do niggas dastardly. Don't F with us. So it don't matter to them who you are. If you don't mess with us like that, we're gonna be cool. If you know what I'm saying, if you ain't doing nothing to harm us or the people we like, we cool. But to others, you know what I'm saying, they evil. We done so far got two crews wrecked by these characters. With while like meanwhile, you know what I'm saying, Luffy and them are doing what Luffy and them are doing. I see that's the same way I see with King and them. King was a slave. He got captured. He got tested on. He was a lab rat. He left with the person who helped him escape. And then he also, like you said, the Joy Boy thing.
Mm-hmm.
From his eyes, Kaido is my hero. And Kaido is reacting to everything that has happened to him over the course of his life.
Yeah.
Being forced to fight, constantly fight. So, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, them doing what they're doing is more so like they got their reasons that once we find out backstories, they validated. Like, oh hell yeah, fuck the government. Because they captured me and started poking and testing me. And I wasn't finna let me go. This same government was a lot let the land that I was born in. One, when it comes to King, y'all destroyed my shit. Two, when it comes to Kaido, forced me to fight.
Did he, or did he force himself to fight?
Either way, it was a part of they, you feel me? They culture. I feel like it was a part. Not even. Yeah, let's not say I feel. Facts over feelings. Um, I think it was a part of their culture because they land. It was always fighting, if I'm not mistaken, when it came to Kaido. Like always. So it's kind of like like if you grow up hooping, you gonna hoop. At the end of the day, you gonna hoop. You grow up rapping. You grow up seeing negativity. It's not all unless you're shown a different path. It's kind of hard to stray away.
Right.
Like Sanji was a cook because for the most part, for the better part of his adolescence, he was around cooks. He's around people who cook. Luffy was around bandits. Was around, yeah, he was around bandits. So all he really know is the style of pirating, but he also saw their good sides. Um, Sabo was a certain way because he was in what was that Gray Terminal and he saw all of those people after the fact of him
Yeah.
living up in these highs. So he understood two sides. It's like when it comes to these people, most of them aren't inherently evil. And I go back to him because I his time coming. But Dofi was born a celestial dragon. Dofi's father gave up that right, and Dofi didn't like it. Dofi murked his daddy.
I'm out there.
There's some people that's just evil.
The fact stuff.
Well, it's some people that's just evil, and there's some people that's just like I say all of that because of King. Like I feel like King just kind of followed the part on top of being experimenting on being a lab rat. He just followed the person who helped him escape from that hellhole.
Yeah.
But in to go into excuse me everything with the rest of this chapter, And to talk about what we were talking about, I do feel like there are gonna be those areas, a group of people that we're gonna find that's like isolated, alienated, don't partake in what's going on in Elbath. Then we're gonna have a small chunk who are kind of in between. They kind of converting into because were able to see the world. And they kind of converting into like a half and half. Like I love my land, and I'm still gonna do what I do,
Mm.
which I think is like the drogies and the brory Dory and drogi. I hope I'm saying that right. I feel like those type of giants are gonna be around. They love where they from, but they also respect other people because they was able to see the world. They're not gonna people be people like uh I'm gonna assume Loki and this other sun god, the fake sun god, who haven't left. They don't give a f about other cultures, and it ain't nothing better than what Elbath got, and so it's gonna be a lot of that, a lot of what pretty much was happening in Dressrosa, a lot of pretty much what was going on in even some parts of Wano. That that's the way I could see it. Um, as we stated before, similar to how in Norse mythology you have different realms, we're gonna have all these different areas that I feel like the two big groups of straw hats are gonna break down to even smaller groups and see these areas.
Nope. We already got our faction. Weak ass niggas. Them niggas.
Wait, who is considered that?
No, I mean like it's them niggas, the niggas that we want to see all the time, and then it's the niggas that we kind of want to see all the time.
But that's tough because I got Nami, Chopper, and Usopp in the group with the three people that I want to see. So that's why I'm saying I don't. I think smaller groups are coming. I'm gonna say after they somehow get back together, it's gonna be smaller groups income. Because this confrontation with this true sun god isn't gonna be as simple as like whoop on him right now because he's pretty much in the face of the MC and then be done with it. I feel like either A, that happens and there's consequences or repercussions,
Mm-hmm.
or B, they just escape, somehow get back with the rest of the crew, or on their way to get back with the rest of the crew, they visit these other realms or areas that are in Elbath. Um, I hate to say this, maybe even like Zoro get lost. Um, looking at something else and he get lost. A giant barrel of sake or some shit, and he get lost somewhere, and that leads to a couple people going to find him, which leads to these other areas. Regardless of how it happens, I know that there's going to be other areas inside of Elbaf that we have to see. We already see a very small portion, which is probably some giant's room, which is Legoland,
Mm-hmm.
or Land of Gods. Um, where else that leads, we shall see. Um, but my our first question for the chapter was the what is this the chapter that changes everything? Let's start with him because he was our main subject. Is this the chapter that kind of starts to change everything for Usopp and his
Yep.
character?
Yep.
And why?
Reason why is because he's being called out by Luffy. Luffy don't necessarily spend time talking about serious things unless it's really important for him Luffy to speak on it. And so currently right now Luffy is telling him like, "Hey bro, you could have took that down. Like we ain't have to go all out to go defeat this one person." So like how it was looking how Luffy basically looked at the cat when Usopp was getting attacked by it, he felt that if the cat was very strong because Usopp couldn't handle it. But when he went basically gear
And
for
attack,
Ifri
yeah.
Janbei, they attacked him and they was like, dude, We just worked his ass out. You could have did the same thing.
So this essentially is a cat who was maybe a shade under Vice Admiral level for Luffy and them.
And
And
we seen what like Frankie and them was doing to Vice Admirals and shit.
right, right. So it's not everybody else is leveling up, but so even Nami to a degree has some form of I'm a fight or at least some balls. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Be like I'm gonna stand here when the time come. I'm gonna stand here and I'm gonna fight. Usopp
I'm,
pretty much first instinct is run.
I'm humble.
Um, we also see we also see Chopper somehow is around and he gets saved as well. And part of the probably the only part of the chapter I don't like, but like I said, it's because I don't like Nami. I we see Zoro save Chopper, essentially release him from his shackles. And then Nami, are you all right, Chopper? Now you owe me, and that shit it triggered me because you didn't do shit. Talking about you owe me. Our is God that really pissed me off. Um, for Chopper, since he's with the crew right now, where do we think his story is going to go?
As far
Um,
as far as Chopper, I can't see nothing. All I see is Chopper as being that same bitch that say, Luffy, you gotta heal. I'm trying to heal everybody. I don't care if it's a person that's sick. I gotta help them. But I also too like see him like saving somebody that's like real important in Elbath, and they kind of like bridge the gaps between people. Like I also too seeing like since he's now being using his like his I can talk to animal type power and shit now. It's like that's a thing now. Like that hasn't been a thing for a long time, but now it's back. So it's like let's see more of that. Let's see if Chopper can get more information about shit from this type of shit because Chopper used to be useful before he became a merchandise like salesman.
ooh, ooh,
So
yeah, he became real ooh. Next question. What does this reveal about the final saga of the
that
piece?
Oda going to fuck all the fucking
I agree. I feel like the chapters where I feel like it's gonna be like kind of slow aren't really slow. And then the chapters that have the have have they got that shit in it. The stuff
mm-hmm.
you want to see. You know what I'm saying? Um for me it doesn't it like I know he's gonna go off, but it doesn't reveal much for me in terms of direction. Um which is good. That's what you want. You want give me just enough to make me come back here to see what's gonna happen next. But I can't directly predict where this goes. Like um just like I wasn't expecting to see just like I wasn't expecting to see uh us go Vegapunk right after Wano. Um and so the fact that we went from Vegapunk to the legend of Elbath
Mm-hmm.
is kind of why it's amazing to me. All the while, anime wise, because this is a part of One Piece too, we're finna get the next over the course of the end from now to the end of the year, we're gonna get some of the best pieces of the anime in terms of animation, in terms of story, because we got this Kuma backstory, which leads into spoiler alert, some stuff about God Valley. Um,
I mean, shit. If they here, they fucking here for chapter 1128. It ain't no really spoilers. We
It be people that don't be caring. They
get
they
y'all ass
slack
off
on.
if you don't fucking read spoilers.
They they the next few, like I said, from now to the end of the year, we got God God Valley Kuma backstory. Tonight we have the finale of the Kuzan versus Garp fight. Um the back this Kuma backstory is gonna lead to great lore. You're gonna find out a lot about who was actually at God Valley, maybe even more than what us as readers know, because I'm one of the I ain't gonna say one of the few, but I'm one of the people who the anime is canon. There's no way around the anime not being. It's so much information that Toei and Oda gives us in episode that we don't get because it's not enough space to put it inside those panels. That lets me know, like, hey, the anime is definitely one of those things that as manga readers you can't not watch it because you get a lot more information just off, like, let's use not last week but the week before, the emu saying, oh, I'm gonna let's blow up I want to use the mother flame on Lulusia because it's close, was definitely something that piqued my interest because it's like, bullshit, 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 bullshit. It wasn't just because it was close. I think, it reveals a little bit more about Emu and their power. Um, because you just so happen to pick the one island
Mhm.
of the ship that the person who you just saw you do this horrendous thing was on. Luckily, they didn't make it to the island, and sadly, those people on that ship saw their homeland they destroyed.
Shit. They saw people die too. Shit.
So I'm the next over the course of the next few months, anime wise and manga wise, I'm interested. Well, I know the direction for the anime. It's just a little bit more information when to be given. But in terms of manga, I don't know. So far in this last chapter, um, what was let's say this. What was a missed opportunity over the last couple chapters since they've hit Elbath? What was a missed opportunity for Oda?
Him doing combined attacks with people.
Okay. Like,
If he could have did like a combined attack with um the combination of the four, Zoro and Luffy, Sanji and Usopp, Usopp and Zoro, Luffy and Sanji, and like attack the two animals that they fought in this chapter. If they would have did that, like that's showing me some progression, saying from like you saying, oh, Luffy didn't call them out. Then to make up for what Luffy called them out by proving what Luffy said is true, participating in a fight between those people. But once he seen that big snake, he relegated back to his same role, which was Ho as Hosop.
facts. Were there any hints? I'm gonna say I agree. I think that um for me the missed opportunity is to show some progression for Usopp. Um that's where the missed opportunity lies for me. It doesn't have to be nothing extravagant or big, or it just you put your foot on that barrel. You said to be a brave warrior of the sea, and ain't been brave since.
Been all bitch. Been
And so it's
sojourner bitch.
so so just show me something, even if it was him just like say he get popped, but he just like I'm finna stay here. I'm so Nami can get away. Okay, cool.
Not even that. I need you to attack somebody.
We seen him do that, and his attacks get called pussy.
No, but I need him to stand up and attack a motherfucker before it gets to like life or death type shit.
Interesting. That's yeah. Okay. Um.
I'm going as Law next week. I just can't wait. I'm just gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you. Law.
Okay. So next question. They Oda hint at the true power of you pick your character. The true power of I mean, we know Luffy. There's the true power of Usopp. True power of Chopper. Which yeah, him talking to these animals right now is gonna be OP.
I mean,
Um.
the funniest shit throughout this whole entire chapter was Sanji being this wild ass nigga. Like Sanji, when I say Ayo, like Sanji was on some Ayo type shit. Like Ayo, chill, G type shit. Like nigga saw like a reflection mirror and was like, all right, Nami. So I'm gonna start cleaning the girls' bathrooms now. Like, what kind of shit you on? Like, hey, that folks say he like nobody's around here. My radar's off. Hey, radar. Basically thinking this nigga using his observation. No, he talking about he just can't smell Robin. I said,
Sanji is
yeah, I
hilarious.
said this nigga lick feet, folks.
This, hey, we know type of freak Sanji is.
Yeah.
We know already. In terms of true power, nah. I don't think he hinted at anybody's true anything. I think the call out is a beautiful moment. Uh, I want to if we have when it gets to the point in anime, I want it to be more dramatic than what it is. I don't know how they're gonna do that, but
Mhm.
I want it to be something that's intense, like for Usopp himself. Um, yeah. Also, to I guess touch base on the last parts of the chapter that we may not have talked about. Um, let's see. Uh, they basically meet the owner of the land of gods, which is this fake sun god.
Yeah, some
Uh,
dork ass nigga in a deer costume.
uh, rumored that this is possibly Loki, the king of Elbaf, is what they think. It's also somebody else who could just be parading as the sun god. Maybe they're like a warrior chief or something. We don't know. Or this is just very much be, as Pilot said, some dork cosplaying.
Some cosplaying ass dork that's talking about you won't get away and the pirates to
Not to
fucking
say y'all cosplayers are dorks. It's just this one in this chapter. But
I'm
y'all dorks
cosplaying
too.
next
But
week.
yeah,
We're
yeah.
cosplaying next week. So it's
I'm
not
not
y'all.
cosplaying.
Some
I'm just wearing a jacket that has my favorite anime character on it. That's it. You cosplaying, dork. I'm not cosplaying.
you can get the fuck up out of here.
I a bigger con. I might do Lucky Roo. I might say effing and do Lucky Roo, but right
He's,
now,
he's scared, y'all.
no. I waited last minute.
I waited last minute and I can't get my stuff.
It's exactly what happened. It's exactly what happened. Um, do we see this pretender, this fake, this deceiver known as the sun god approach as also the mention the funny thing I want to talk about in chapter 1128 was when sun god was mentioned the face that Luffy made um when it was brought up was very interesting. I don't know if it was a way of him acknowledging that that was should be him or if it was just like I've heard that before, that sun god stuff before, but either way, I think that was like a neat little thing in the chapter. Once again, slight, very small progression of character. Like I said, both times involving Luffy. One of them being him actually calling out a member for being ass, and then two, him not being this like this ditzy. I don't remember or don't know nothing about what's going on when it comes to like certain names and stuff. Um, Going forward, are we seeing the showdown in 1129 that we thought we probably wouldn't see to the tail end of this arc? Are we seeing that next chapter in
Mm,
1129?
nah,
What would be the focus on potential major fights coming from
I don't think
the
it's gonna be a major fight. I think it's gonna be an escape thing. They're gonna introduce a new character. The Straw Hat Pirates are gonna be able to get away for a minute and then find out lore about who the Sun God is. Because one of the first things that Usopp did say was, "Let's go back in town, find some more information about where we're at, so they can kind of figure out where they are to see if they're either even on Elbath or they probably on somebody's ship that's sailing around. Is probably close to Elbath, but like I said, probably exiled from Elbath and can't be there."
um so those are also included in your moves for the next chapter as well.
Hmm.
Um I would say, like I said what I had to say. I think that they're gonna escape. Um but question, do you think we get a shift and we see what's going on with Jinbei, Brooke,
No,
and the rest?
if we do it, probably be minor.
Minor how?
Minor as if they're minor was like, hey, they probably didn't pulled up to Elbath, things like that, and saying, hey man, hope Luffy and them are okay. We need to, or they're gonna say, or probably like a planning thing where they're saying like, hey, let's go search out for, go do something to figure out where the Elbath people are. And I think that they some way somehow probably have some clothes and stuff ready for them, so that way when they do come to Elbath, that it's a blending in type situation where people aren't just recognizing them off back. I think it's just like a kind of like a, not say a hiding situation, but like a, we don't burst in type shit. So it's just like, hey, we're gonna head here. This is what we need to talk to this person first. This is the only person that could possibly know where they're at. And then we switch over back to the Straw Hats. And then possibly can find out that the Sun God is the person that they're talking about.
Do we see any characters return next chapter or in the near future?
Dofi get picked up by Cross Guild.
I'm gonna say, and this is only because I saw this online. I'm not gonna lie.
Or Jack
Um,
Moria.
yeah, one of the two. I'm gonna say for me, we see the triumphant return of Hiroji, one of the worst generation, come back because he hasn't been seen since he lost to Cracker.
Rouge?
Uh, yeah, I say Hiroji. That's what it
I'm
is.
like, who the fuck is that? I'm like, damn, that's some fucking new samurai type nigga.
Yeah,
Me,
nah, nah. I'm just taught it.
you just like saying fucking people names up. You just like Monica.
I don't care. Yeah, I don't be caring sometimes. I like when I once I lock in, you can tell me the real name. Unless I really rock with you as a character, I'm not gonna respect you and say it properly until he showed me something. Because this is the person I've literally seen nothing from. But a lot of people have been asking where he's at, what's been going on, because he wasn't in Whole Cake Island after us knowing that he was there. Um, he kind of disappeared. He kind of because before that he disappeared. When Kaido showed up.
Hmm.
So knew about Kaido, disappeared. We hear about the fact that he fought Cracker in Whole Cake Island and gone again. Also, he has angel wings. So last time, I believe last time we seen wings was what, Sky Island, Sky Pia.
I mean, well, if you don't include what you call
Oh, my Lunarian folks, yeah, but I'm
it.
talking about white ones, white ones. Uh,
Lafitte,
Yeah, I'm talking.
Lafitte going to Marine Corps. He has some white wings.
Did he?
Yep.
I got a whole nother thing we got when it comes to Lafitte. That's some later stuff we got to talk offline. Yeah, I think say his name one more time. I'm gonna try to give him some respect.
A rouge.
Is your Rouge?
A rouge.
A Rouge. Why? What's the U there for?
Uh,
Okay. Um. Yeah. So a
yeah, when
Rouge.
you say with a U, right?
Rouge. Nah, that still sound like an A to me. Um.
Your rouge. A rouge.
Hooked on phonics is needed. Um. That's who I think over the course of the next few chapters, I do feel like we see a return from him. I saw this online. I don't really have any context. It makes sense a little bit in terms of he's only popped up in like the big dog places,
Yeah.
like Kaido's return, Big Mom, us making it to Big Mom's island, uh, and now we're in another huge moment of Elbath. Uh, long awaited since we was in the 200s, probably before that actually. So I'm gonna say him. uh that as far as I'm gonna let's even say he might actually be captured inside of the land of gods when they go into town. I'm gonna say that either that or he's yeah one of I'm gonna stick with that. I'm gonna say that he's possibly inside the land of gods, and maybe one other person, maybe somebody on this crew. Um, we expecting? Are we expecting any lore? Any more? A little bit more in 1129 as a whole, not like 1130, 1131.
Probably get some Norse mythology lore. Probably get some more sun god lore, but that's about it. I don't see too much.
Um, yeah, not I don't see a lot. Uh, unless it's just tee up time for Oda. And he like, all right, let's get it busting right now, and we see a small clash of the faux sun god versus the real sun god.
Yeah.
Uh,
I ain't
that's
gonna,
about the only thing I see.
yeah, that's the thing that's gonna be happening. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. So we're gonna probably have to start wrapping up because I know baby girl waiting on me upstairs. So one thing I
No,
gotta probably move smooth some shit fast. Probably talk about some fucking Collecticon shit since we ain't even scratched that surface today.
um, that's all you. I'm just excited. I'm calm in my excitement though, when I'm ready to take in the atmosphere and see how this goes.
You ain't excited to meet nobody.
You know, not really. I'm like I said, I feel like all my excitement is gonna happen once I'm there,
Mm-hmm.
but as in, I don't like. I kind of stay when I'm even going to places. I'm kind of like even kill until I get there.
Yeah,
Um, so, but I do like that I have the opportunity to hear these panels and see these people talk. Um,
it's gonna be a lot of this, and I'm here
information
for it.
is good.
I'm here
Yeah,
for it.
I'm I'm ready for whatever information come my way and any advice that we can get as well. So I'm very eager and I can't wait for it. And that's really it.
Yeah, one of the things
Next
I'm
week is
like,
gonna be fun.
one of the things I'm excited for is like doing the interviews with like just some of the like the patrons there, just like getting they kind of feel how they get to anime and things like that. I feel like it's gonna be a lot of good work, a lot of things that we can just like lock in on, and like it'll be good. So I
Yeah.
think I think this after this DreamCon is next for us.
Um, yes. I
It's
just it's It's a me wanting to go thing because I don't like people a lot.
It's just
So
it's. Have you been to Dallas before?
I've been to Houston.
See, Dallas is cool. You'll enjoy it. It's more so than it's just more so than just me going to like just wanting to go to Dallas again.
I'm ready. Like I said, I'm more open to all aspects of cons and what they bring. As long as it doesn't have that smell that people like to talk about happening at cons.
It's probably gonna be funky as hell in that bitch, but it's okay.
Oh yeah, and then yeah, other than that, I'm excited. I'm ready. Jackets incoming for me.
Mine's coming
Um
Tuesday.
I got one jacket coming Monday. Hopefully the other one is here before. Because that's the one I want to wear the most. I'm ready to have some fun over the course of those 2 days. Content to be incoming from that. Uh
Crazy
also
amount.
locking in be expecting more from Big Spence 9 on Instagram and TikTok, more video game clips like let's see what we got coming out. We got Overwatch. I'm definitely gonna be clipping it up on Overwatch. I might possibly some 2K clips because I want to lock in a little bit on 2K as well as Diablo 4. Um check me out on Hill House podcast tonight actually.
He can
Um
be on this
we
thing.
will we will get the pre-pod going for that for Bad Blood tonight, as well as Wrestle Dream live at Macwood Grill next week. Right after I leave Collecticon, I will be going straight there. Expect Pilot to hit you with
Oh,
all the Pokemon anime content.
oh no! So I'm just letting people know if I'm asking people anybody that's out there because it's gonna be a collection event convention anyway. Lighthearted type things. I will be giving out random decks, random cards, and things like that. You see how many cards right here? That's probably about a good 200 or some cards together. So just giving out, Halloween themed gifts for people that's coming to ask questions, just as give me their time or whatever. I know that we all gonna be Pokemon heads up in there because it's Collecticon. That's the reason why we're here. That and Yu-Gi-Oh. So stay on the lookout for more animated related content coming from me. I'm gonna be doing my little parody videos on the different moments in anime history, which was diabolical. I think what I really liked was the Bandit Keith. Then I switched to Broly. Then I switched to the Kid Buu thing. I think that that's something I'm gonna start producing every day. I got something in store for y'all when Ash got folded by that boy AJ. So it's coming. If you seen Pokemon in the beginning, when Ash thought he was the man when he won the first two badges and then get folded, we're gonna show y'all. I'm gonna be talking about my boy getting his pockets ran.
It's a lot of great stuff coming up for us. Just be on the lookout. Get ready, get prepared.
And free
Lock
fucking
in with
cards.
us.
Free cards, man. Free
Lock in
cards.
with us, man. Lock in with us, man. I might even have a Naruto figure for y'all. I mean, it's still boxed and everything. Ain't even opened it, so I might mess around and get that to somebody. But the best One Piece cosplayer, best Naruto cosplayer, one of the two to
I
get
got
this
something for you.
Naruto
I
joint.
got something for you.
Thank you. That's Zoro Sama.
I got something for you. So when I see you next week, I'll be there at Collins on Thursday. So let's check in.
Say
All right,
less.
man. Y'all like what y'all heard? Y'all want more content like this? Y'all like and subscribe. JB the Pilot on YouTube. We do this every Saturday. We're trying to get back in consistent swing of things. So like we said, we trying to make this our full-time passion, man. So we're gonna continue to get y'all the content that y'all need on a day-to-day basis. I'm coming out with content daily. I have content daily that I'm planning to do. Got all the new mics, all the new equipment, so that way I can record on the fly, things like that. But the plan is to just produce every day. So if y'all liking what y'all hear, like and subscribe. Go to follow Big Spence 9, King Spence on TikTok, Big Spence. Feel me on Twitter, JB the Pilot, all that, whatnot. We'll catch y'all boys in the next one. Catch y'all boys and girls and whatever you be like you inclined to be on the next one.